Tirico along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go in a tropical rain here in Tampa. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Not much happening there, just a short game. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 81 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, the goal with Rashad right the back out of Arizona State. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. They go play action with Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. We're going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
McCaffrey going to return it. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down to the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Out to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Baker going to hand it to White. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. They run the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on.
And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
18! Watch out!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, 49.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
18!
Here's Purdy on first and 10. This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with first and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. Inside the 30. And he will score. Rashad White. Touchdown Buccaneers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone.
Isaac Guerrero on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out!
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
Get set! Get set! 18!
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. Good running inside the 25. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Big-time play by McCaffrey. 38 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Now Mayfield going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. The give to White. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. And it's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Get set.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Regular.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
1-8. Hey, alert 33. Hurry. Hey, alert. What's up?
On 2nd down, Baker. This one up top for Dobbs. And he will go all the way. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
He'll go play action. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A huge play just before the half. 33 yards.
33 yards of the play. First down, 49ers.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Again in the air for Purdy. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
And he missed it. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 23-yard line.
Regular.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. A give, and this is Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Run.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, alert! What's up?
On play action, Mayfield. This one, up top for Dobbs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side, he's got Egbuka. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's caught. It's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
180! What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Stop!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Well covered the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leonardo Green. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Get set!
On first and 10, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 25, here's second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Watch out!
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Get set!
Back to the air is Purdy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Irving now gets it to start the fourth. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
180! What's up?
Here's Mayfield. Throwing up top for Evans. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
They'll take over first down.
First and 10. Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Flushed to his right. Oh, a loose football. Oh, one of his teammates is there to pick it up.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
This is taken at his own 30. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. First down throw there is incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's Dobbs open left side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing is Baker. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
go play action with Purdy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On second down, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Oh, great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
45 yards. First down, San Francisco.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The Niners use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Another run here with White, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Point it right, 180.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top for Evans. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10.
Get set. Go. 18. Watch out.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll drop to throw. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the 49ers 1st down.
Back to the air one more time. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
throwing again is Purdy. Checking it down, this one is caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Purdy going to put it up again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. The ball comes out. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
Recovered by the offense.
Purdy now on 2nd down. A ball deep for the end zone. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
20!
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week.